Hear me? Hey, there I am. Good morning. Thank you for being here with me on the first day of July, the first half of the second half of the year, or the first day of the second half of the year. Listen, I'm very excited about that because I love fresh starts. So before I get any further, let me just introduce myself. Good morning. Good morning. My name is Coach P. Angela Jones. I am a life coach, passion coach, marriage coach, and I wear several hats. But for today, I want to talk about my leadership here in the SheEO district. It is something that I'm very proud of. It's almost been 1 year. In August, it'll be 1 year that I have been a leader in the SheEO district, a senior leader, and the director of SheEO C.A.R.E.S. Listen, C.A.R.E.S is the place to be. Grand Rising, sis. C.A.R.E.S is the place to be. SheEO C.A.R.E.S is the heartbeat of the SheEO district. This is where we care about your heart, your soul, the woman behind the business. How you doing? Okay, in my Wendy Williams voice. This is where we want to know what's going on with you, how we can pray for you, how we can serve you. The woman behind the business is very important to us. And so let me make sure I'm not getting any feedback here. Okay. So it's almost been 1 year that I've been in this position, and it's awesome. Hey, sis, it's awesome because everybody is kind of where they fit. And so having a ministry background, a pastoral background, a service background, a nonprofit background, a life coaching background, being in a department where I spearhead pay it forward programs or community service opportunities, where I get to lead a 24-hour prayer line with women who love to pray and are waiting for you to send in your prayer request. These things are skills and abilities I always had, but the SheEO district gave me the language and the position and the sisterhood to put it all together. So I love the SheEO district. I love Kelly A. Bowens, our CEO and founder. I love my SheEO senior sisters, and I love you. And I thank you for being a part of this moment with us today as we talk about a time of refreshing. So July is all about a time of refreshing. And so in the beginning, I mentioned that I love fresh starts, and I do. I love when people get a do-over. I love when you have the opportunity to say, bring it back, bring it back. I love that. When I was in grade school and in middle school and I wasn't achieving at my highest, I love when my teacher would say, Piangela, come to my desk. I'll come to her desk. And she would say, I need you to do this over. I've circled on this paper the things that you made a mistake on. I know you can do this better. So I'm going to give you a second chance to redo or do over this assignment. And I'd see it in big red. I'm like, oh, I just hated that. Like, oh God, let me go back and fix it. And so I really put my energy in. I really put my best foot forward. I really, like my mother used to say, put on my thinking cap. And I started to really go into that assignment and see where I made a mistake and really do my best to try again. And I would take it to her the next day or the few following days, and she'd say, Piangela, great job. She would X out whatever low grade I had and mark it with a 99 or a 100 or an A or an A plus. I love do-overs. I love redos. I love take a second, reevaluate, and do it again, because that helps me to repurpose my failures. Failures want to convince us that what we didn't do right, that's the end. It's finito. It's finished. You might as well hang it up. But when you have an opportunity to do it over, to do a redo, to say, you know what, let me try this again, that creates opportunities, and that lets me repurpose my energy, my strength, and my faith. So today, I'm here to speak life into you, sis. I'm here to speak life into your second half of the year. I'm here to speak life into your business. Sis, it's time for a do-over. It's time for a refresh. It's time for a refreshing in your life, in your business. And there's never been a better time than the first day of the second half of the year. I love fresh starts. I love the opportunity to do it again. I love the opportunity to say, you know what? I didn't get it right, and it's okay because I can start fresh where I'm at. So right here in the second half of the year, quarter three, quarter four, right now today, you can say, you know what? I didn't get that right, but this is what I'm going to get right. I didn't quite accomplish what I wanted to the first 6 months, but oh, wait a minute. This is the first day of the second 6 months. I'm going to own this moment. I'm going to own this day. I'm going to own this for my business. My business needs me to show up and get a fresh start. My business needs me to show up and say, listen, it's okay, sis, do it over. My customers need me. My clients need me. My fan base needs me to say, you know what, Angela, start it again. It's okay. We're here for you. We're not leaving you. So I just want to encourage you today, no matter where the first 6 months found you, no matter where the first 6 months had you wrapped up, tied up, wherever, you get a fresh start today. Listen, sometimes we need silent permission. Well, I'm not silent today. I'm real loud, but I'm giving you permission to start over. Listen, it's okay. Revisit your business plan. Revisit your business goals. Revisit who your target market is. Revisit your skills. Recently, I have tapped back into my bag of skills, my toolbox, because honey, I keep a bag. I have a bag of skills, things I've been doing all my life. And one of the skills that I used to use all the time when I needed to survive as a young single mom with 3 kids was I was a bartender. And I bartended for many, many moons, y'all. And I was up late hours, entertaining people and doing what I'm doing right now with you, with people on the other side of a bar. And so I would always come up with new cocktails, new drinks, new ideas, new color combinations. I always was really into that. So recently, as I was seeing a slow spot in my coaching business, I was like, I really need to do something different. I'm not sure what to do. And it took one of my sisters, my blood sister, to say, hey, can you still bartend? Can you still do drinks? Can you still do that? Why don't you make some drinks for me? I did, and y'all, it created a new pivot in my business. So I now offer a new service as a mobile mimosa bar. Why am I telling you that? Because it's a fresh start for me. It's something new. I had to push the refresh button on my life. I had to do a restart. But listen, let me just tell y'all this. It's been lucrative, okay? So what started in the first 6 months that seemed kind of like a downward slow spiral of me trying to get one part of my business off the ground, one part of my business exposed. Now I have, because I allowed myself and gave myself the grace to have a fresh start, I now have a new service within my same business structure that is working well for me. What can you do today to have a fresh start? What skill can you go back in your bag and grab and say, you know what, let me repurpose this in a fresh way, in a new way. Let me not look at my past 6 months like, oh man, I could have done better. But now I can look and say, you know what? Not only will I do better, but I'm going to do something a little new. I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to press refresh on my life. I pray this motivated you to have a fresh start. I pray this encouraged you to get your second win. It is the first day of the second half of the year. This is like New Year's resolution all over again. You get to have new resolutions. You get to have a fresh start. You get to have a fresh outlook. It's okay. Whatever happened up until yesterday, listen, it's all right. You get to start over right now today. Just take this moment and own it. I pray this blessed you. And if it did, please share this in the inbox of someone who needs to hear they can have a fresh start. Please share this on the timeline of someone who needs to know it's okay. Whatever didn't work out, you didn't make the money at that last opportunity. You kind of went, what they call it, upside down on that last opportunity. It's okay. God already knew it and he gave you a fresh start. Send this to someone who really needs to hear that it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to fail forward because there's always an opportunity to do something great. We serve a God who never runs out of ideas. He is forever coming up with new things. He is the creator. So you may be a creative, but God is the creator. So he's never running out of ideas. He's never lacking in what he needs. Ever, ever, ever. So tap in where you need to fit in, sis. And let's make the second 6 months the best one you've seen all year. We will finish strong. God bless you guys. Thank you for joining. Thank you for sharing. You're so welcome. I love to bless you guys. See you all next Monday and next Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern for the morning inspiration. Peace. See ya.